I recently updated my everyday carry in fundamental ways, and I wanted to share the result with you. I changed from one that was based on a hide and drink front pocket wallet with a Super Tinker Victorinox in it to one that's based on Alpaka Zip Pouch Pro. Now, let's look at the contents of my pockets. Let's start with the Zip Pouch Pro. This is a product from Alpaka. It's made of X-Pack, a material which I was worried would be a bit crinkly, but when I got it, it's a great material. I love it. I love the feel of it. Makes no sound, so that's great. It has two pockets in the front, one pocket in the back, along with a zipper for a small pocket, and a main zipper, which is where you put cards and other stuff. So inside that I have 4 cards, and I have this, which is I think it's pronounced Seinxon Find My Tracker card. So this works on the Find My network. An AirTag could go in here, but it will bulk this up. And usually you had some cards by Chipolo, I think you had some cards by Tile, but these did not work with the Find My network. I found this on Amazon. It syncs to my phone. I haven't lost my wallet, so I haven't had a chance to try it out in that way. But it's really good, and it charges wirelessly as well, which is perfect. So let's talk about the front tool pockets. So there are 2 pockets here. The first one is where I put my Roxon KS2 Elite, and let's talk about that. So the Roxon KS2 Elite is perfectly sized. I actually think it's a very good size and very good weight for a multi-tool. It uses D2 steel, which I think is the difference between the Elite and the regular one. I like the blade. I like the profile of the blade. I like this. This was a bit stiff in the beginning, the thumb thing, but now it actually opens quickly and easily, and it has a liner lock, which is easy to reach because of this opening. It also has a great pair of scissors. So it has the largest pair of scissors I've seen in a multi-tool. Maybe ever, definitely of this size. I think Leatherman had something that was this big, but let's not talk about Leatherman scissors. So these scissors are massive, they're sharp, they're very usable. The ergonomics of them are great. They also have a pair of tweezers hidden away at the tip, the bottom of the handle, and these 2 tools take up this side of the Roxon KS2 Elite. The other side, there's a button there that you push that pushes out these tools, which is a very good mechanism. It's a bit stiff again, but I think it'll get better with use. So there are 3 tools here, or 3 kind of combo tools. So this one is a 3-dimensional Phillips head, a ruler, and a file. This one is a reamer and awl, and I think can be used as a package opener if you don't want to dull up the blade. And this one is a combo bottle opener, can opener, and flathead small screwdriver. And they all lock. Every single tool on this multi-tool locks, which is great. The last tool on here, which is the saw with it's a locking saw as well. Don't know if it works or not. I added this to make it easy for me to pull it out. And yeah, so that's the Roxon KS2 Elite. One last thing. So the Roxon is 20 millimeters thick, and I think it's a bit too thick for this pouch. So it was designed for, I think, a pocket knife. Not a pocket knife guy, so I don't have one to show you, but I think that it causes the material to kind of bunch up and wrinkle in that way, but it still goes in and out easily, and I don't mind at all this look. But the width is perfect, and as you can see, I have something else in there as well. Speaking of which, I have in the same pocket as the Roxon, I have a Fisher Bullet Space Pen. I love this thing. So this is, it's in both sizes. It's great as a small package, and when it's posted, it actually is a perfect size pen for me. I love the weight. I love the weight distribution. I love the material, and I prefer the black one to the silver one that has the grooves. I like this finish better. I have two of these other than this one. One was brass, and I like it. I like the patina, and I use it for kind of nicer occasions. And one is black, but it had no clip. And I thought I lost it, and then I bought this one, and before it arrived I had found the other one, and I was glad because I needed the clip. Part of why it was lost is because it rolls over all over the place, and I like the clip. It's very useful for this. I sometimes clip it to my notebook as well. Some people have complained that the clip comes off. Hasn't been my experience so far, but we'll see if it started doing that. I'm working on a pens video as well, so by the time I do that, if it started kind of acting up on me in terms of the clip, I'll let you guys know. In the second front pocket, I keep my flashlight, which is the Rovyvon Aurora A8. I love this thing. So for its size, it's super bright. This is 650 lumens. It has different modes, very user-friendly in terms of the UX here. You double click it to turn it on, you long click to turn it off, you click single clicks to cycle through the brightness levels. Triple click opens up a UV light, a red light, a red beacon kind of light, and a flashing red light, which is, I think, is very useful if you're on a highway or if you're in the dark, you're walking around. This is a very important safety tool for you to have. And 4 clicks opens a lantern mode. I haven't used this, but I can imagine if you're in a tent or somewhere and you want constant light that's not a beam, or if you want to throw this in a backpack while you're rummaging through it and having consistent light, then this is great. I love the Rovyvon A8. Now we're done with the wallet. My keys. So I have a single key, a single house key, and a car key fob. And the reason why I have this is that I use a master key. So I have 5 locks that all are opened by this. So I have we're living in a place, and we have another place, and both of these houses open with the same key, and I have internal doors as well that have these locks. So I pretty much only need this one key, and this is something I recommend people do. I don't recommend, I really like to have it myself. So I used to have a keychain with a flashlight and an AirTag and an SD Classic, and then I figured, I always had my car key fob in my small jeans pocket, the 5th pocket, and I loved to know that it's always there. I just take it out when I take off my jeans at night, so it's always there. So I just got a bit of paracord and tied them to each other, and now they lie flat against each other, and they both go in that pocket. And now when I'm going out, letting out the dogs, there's no chance for me to get locked out of my home because I know that I always have my key on me. Next, there are AirPods. So I use these AirPods every day, several times a day. They're super important to me. I love the USB-C switch. I love the wireless charging. I love the sound. Noise canceling is amazing. I tried Sony's, I tried Beats, I tried the older AirPods, and the AirPods Gen 2, I think they're called. They're perfect. I love them. So the watch. So I have a number of cheap watches. I don't believe in expensive watches. I want to have change my watch every day, and it's impossible for me to do that with watches that are in the thousands of dollars. The most expensive watch I have is actually around $200 or $250. The 2/3 of my collection are Casios. So this is the red Casio. This is kind of the watch I wear on the weekends. On weekdays, most likely you'll find me wearing the F91Ws. This is probably my most worn and cheapest watch out there. I also at work would wear a dressier watch like this one. This is the Seiko. I don't remember the number, but it's the one with Arabic dials. I love this. It's an automatic watch. I think it was for $160. So I have about 15 or 16 watches. Again, all of them are cheap. I'm gonna probably do a video with all the watches very soon. But yeah, I wear a watch every day, and I love to change watches. So I also have this, which is the Moleskine notebook. I love the paper. I love how it writes. I love the color. I love that it has these kind of pre-cut or lines that would make it easy for you to tear off a piece of paper. I'm not a huge fan of the cover. I think it could have been a bit more robust. But I was thinking that I'll go back to the thicker leather bound one with the rubber band, the Moleskine one as well. I'll probably, after I'm done with this one, I'll go back to that. Last thing, and I include it because I carry it every day. I'm not happy that I do, but this is an e-cigarette smoker. It's something called Iqos. It heats up the cigarettes instead of lighting them on fire. So I carry this with me every day, along with a small pack of cigarettes that are kind of a little bit bigger than AirPods. So yeah, it's a habit. I'm gonna try to kick it at some point, but for now it's part of my EDC. So I use right now an iPhone 15 Pro. I'm a recent returner to the iPhone world. I was using, right before it, I had a Galaxy S23 Ultra. I had Androids for the past maybe 10 years. I stopped using iPhones after the iPhone 6. And I had to start using an iPhone again because of work. I need FaceTime at work. So talk about the Apple ecosystem bringing people in. So I'm actually, okay, so it sounds as if I hate it. It ended up not being that bad. Now I get to enjoy the perks of the Apple ecosystem, because everything else, every piece of tech, important piece of tech that I own is Apple. I have an iPad, I have MacBook, my computer is Mac, my wife's computer is a Mac, we both have AirPods, I have AirTags all over the place. So it's really useful to have an Apple phone. And yeah, it's an experiment, but I like it. I'm shooting with it. That's why I can't show it to you. That's one of the great things about it. It does shoot great video. And yeah, so this is my EDC. This is my second video. It's a new channel, and like would be great if you liked it. Subscribe would be even better if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I'm working on a few of them now. This so far has been a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.